Hey guys, and welcome back to the Yoga Stay. My name is Kiernan, and I will be guiding you through your yoga practice today. So go ahead and roll out your mat. Get into some clothes that you can move and flow in. And we're going to go over the crystals that I'm setting on my mat. And if you have the same crystals, go ahead and put them on your mat too. So first off, I have an amethyst. It's a really awesome amethyst. And I'm going to put it on the top of my mat. Amethyst is super great for protecting you and your energy. It's a really great calming stone, purifies your energy, sheds the unwanted, and brings in the wanted energy. So it's a great one to amplify and bring in positive energy for you and your practice, right? Next, I have a shell jasper. And this one is really great to put at the bottom of your mat. It is a great also calming stone. It's really great to ground and root your energy and also bring a little bit of peace to your practice. Really great to also shed unwanted energy and get rid of things that no longer serve you. So I like to kind of spread them out. I'm going to put one at the top of my mat and the other at the bottom to give a fluid energy, to bring flow into my practice with the wanted energy I'm trying to call and bring in. Okay, so moving on, tools that you will need for your practice today. If you have one, great. If not, I'll give you a few modifications that you can use. However, a block, specifically I love the cork block. It's a little more sturdy and it gives you a little bit more of a grounded feeling for parts of your flow. So if you have a block, grab it and meet me at the top of your mat. If not, again, I will be giving you modifications. And get into something comfy once again and meet me at the top of your mat. Okay, so we're just going to start in a Savasana. We're going to bring the palms of the hands together, pull the elbows up in line with the wrist, and go ahead and just spread the toes and ground them and root them into the mat. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe. Begin to breathe and feel. Calm the mind down. Gather your energy. Go ahead and reach up, hands to the sky, spread the fingers. Go ahead and walk the feet out so they're hip width distance. Hands to heart center, and gently fold forward, bringing a gentle bend in the knees. And it's time to grab your block already. So you can keep it here, here, or even here. Whatever is comfortable for you. I'm actually going to start here. And then we're just going to fold forward into a forward fold. And then inhale to come up into a neutral spine. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to come up. Now if you don't have a block, this is what your modification is. Monkey, forward fold. Inhale, monkey, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey, exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and on your own, inhaling and exhaling, maybe even pausing in between where it feels good. If you need to bend the knees, do so. Try to create flow within your practice today, fluidity. Letting things flow in and out. Take about 3 more rounds of where we're at right now. One more. Place the block off to the side if you have one. Go ahead and just forward fold. Good bend in the knees. Fold the arms into a lotus position. And ragdoll pose. Let the head hang heavy. Let the neck relax. Let the face relax. Elongate your exhales. And deepen your inhales. Staying here for about 5 breaths. Go ahead and release the arms and just gently roll up to the top. Inhaling, opening the eyes, maybe just kind of wiggling out the feet, maybe stretching out the feet. Perfect. Go ahead and come back to neutral. Open up the palms. Spread the fingers, root the feet into the ground. Breathe. Start to gather up your power right here. Gather up any energy that is positive, that is going to serve you for your practice today. Go ahead and reach the arms to the sky, spread the fingers once again, and intake more energy. Breathe and feel. Slightly pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Go ahead and reach up a little taller. And then gently pull the palms together. Pull the glutes in towards each other. And lean back in the sun as you exhale. Inhaling, coming up. Opening the fingers, spreading the fingers. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Next, we're going to do a gentle mountain again. Arms to the sky. And go ahead and come up onto your tippy toes, to the balls of your feet. Breathe. Come back down. And then we're going to take our left hand to our left thigh and lean back in the sun. Pulling the glutes together, coming back up. Taking the right hand to the back of the thigh. Left arm comes up. Glutes pull together and lean back. Pulling back up. Mountain, or power mountain here. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Awesome. Coming back down, forward fold. Letting the neck and head hang heavy. Monkey. And then we're just going to pull the left foot up onto a point and then relax back into our forward fold. Go ahead and push the heel down to the floor. Monkey. Right foot comes up into a point and forward fold. Go ahead and release into your forward fold. Come up into monkey. I want you to bring your body weight into the balls of your toes. Slightly leaning forward and lengthening through the crown of your head. Pushing the palms into the shins. There we go. Breathe and feel. Go ahead and bring your right hand and place it on top of your left. Pulling the head towards the left, making kind of a C shape in our spine here. Go ahead and come back to center. Left hand comes on top of right, pulling that spine into its C shape. Maybe pulling the shoulder towards the hip. Coming back to neutral and forward fold. Go ahead and relax for just a moment. Now I'm just going to step gently back into a plank position. Pressing the heels to the back of the room. Spreading the fingers and pressing the palms into the mat. Pulling the core in towards each other. Feeling strong, being strong. And breathing. Okay, next you may need to watch for just a moment and then we can do it. So let me show you and then we'll go through it. So from your plank, you're going to widen your knees to the side a little bit and come in back into a crouching child's pose. Once you're here, you're going to lift the chest through and pull through into cobra or an upward facing dog, leaving your feet where they're at. Okay? So from your plank, come back into a crouching child's pose, pulling the chest through and up, pulling the shoulder blades together, and opening the chest. Breathe and feel. And from here, hips to the sky, downward dog. This is why my shirt always wants to come off. Child's pose. Let the knees come out wide, the hips sit onto the feet, and crawl the arms forward, chest down to the ground. You can place the forehead or the cheek to the ground. Let your chest fall heavy towards the mat. Let go, breathe, turn up the breath. Let go. Next, we're going to crawl our hands back up, just kneeling for a moment, bringing the arms up, placing the palms together, lengthening up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and close your eyes for just a moment. Turn inward. Notice how you're feeling. Notice the breath. Notice how the mind has maybe calmed down. Notice how your body is feeling. Where you're breaking up tension. Where you're shedding unwanted energy. Releasing, letting go. Just notice. Be the observer, not trying to judge. Just observing. Simply watching. Open the eyes, release the hands down to the ground. Place the hands right in front of your knees. You're going to bring the weight into your hands, tuck the toes under, and pop up onto the balls of your feet. Go ahead and wrap the right arm around the knees and the left arm follows. Go ahead and hug in. Press into the balls of your toes. This will help you balance and find your strength to hold yourself up. You might fall, it's totally okay. You might wobble, totally acceptable. Allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to explore the corners of the pose. Go ahead and come back down onto your knees. Take just a moment, regroup. Next, we're to take our palms of our hands, point the fingertips back, pull the shoulder blades together, and the chest comes to the sky into the fish pose, chin to chest. Or you can lay the head back, open the mouth. Come to one side and release. Next, we're just going to take our left hand back, fingertips point back. Pull the chest to the sky. Pull your left shoulder blade back in towards the spine. Right arm guides up, leaving the head where it's at. Spread the right hand fingers. Gently, slowly release. Back to center for just one moment. Go ahead and take that right arm back, fingertips point back. Shoulder blade pulls in towards the spine. Chest lifts up, leaving the head where it's at. Breathe into the chest. Left arm pulls up, fingertips spread. Open the heart. And gently, slowly release. Come back to center. Then lift up, back into that crouching position. Arms wrap around your knees. Pull the hands down to the mat and forward fold, hips come to the sky. Go ahead and widen your stance so your feet are about hip width distance. Forward fold. Crossing the arms into a lotus, ragdoll pose. Release the hands back down to the mat. Push into monkey. Palms push into the shins. Weight in the balls of the toes. Lengthening. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top. Mountain pose. Pull the palms open, root into the ground. Inhale, arms to the sky. Spreading the fingers. Palms come together. Glutes pull together. Exhale into sun. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and take about 2 nice steps back to the top of your mat. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a moment. Feel, breathe. Take a deep inhale. Long exhale. Open the eyes. Release the hands. Now we're going to grab our block again. We're going to leave the right foot where it's at. pull the left foot back. Pull the left foot into about a 9 o'clock position and your right toes into a 12 o'clock position. Go ahead and grab your block. You can place it by your foot or you can even place it behind. I like to place it in front. Go ahead and make sure your heel is in line with the middle of your foot, of your arch. Place the block. Right hand comes onto the block. Pull the hips forward, opening up the chest. Left arm comes up, reaches to the sky. You can pick if you want your gaze up or down. I'm going to choose up. Spread the fingers. I like to even wiggle my wrist around a little bit, stretching it out, finding different corners of the pose. And gently release. Pulling the hips forward. Now we're just going to take a twist in triangle pose. So go ahead and bring the left hand to the block and the right arm comes up. This way is a lot harder, but it's so good for your lower back. If you have any lower back tension, this pose, yeah. Go ahead and release back down to center. Point the left toes in so they're facing towards the front. Leave your block where it's at. Both hands can come to the block. And from here, pull your hips in towards each other. Breathe and feel. Go ahead and take the left foot and bring it closer to the right. So we were kind of in like a wide pyramid. Now we're in like a normal pyramid. Okay, so go ahead and pull the hips in towards each other again. You might even be able to bring the hands down to the mat and relax the neck and head. If not, totally stay where you're at. And if you don't have a block, you can totally just put your hands on your shins or even just hang. Whatever is accessible to you. Go ahead and plop the block off to the side. Actually, put it behind you if you can. Go ahead and turn both feet towards the side. Walk them out so you're in a wide forward fold. You can even turn the toes in a little bit more for kind of a balance. And relax the neck and head. Weight comes into the toes. Go ahead and bring your hands to your ankles or your shins. Relax, make space, breathe. Inhale to make space, and exhale to move into the space you've created. Drop the hands back down to the mat, turning the toes, the left toes, towards the other side of the room. Triangle pose on the other side. Left hand comes to the block, right arm pulls up. If you don't have a block, bring your hand to your shin. different corners of the pose. Always feel free to wiggle around in your practice. Find different corners of poses that feel good. Find different places that you've never been. Spread the fingers. Go ahead and bring your arms back down to the block, switching sides into that twisting pyramid or twisting triangle. Releasing both hands to the block. Right toes point forward. Both toes point about 12 o'clock. I'll do this one without a block for you. Pull the hips in towards each other. Bring the feet closer towards each other. Again, hips pull towards each other. Relax in the top half of your body. Come to forward and widen your stance into a wide forward fold. Let yourself hang heavy. Put the block off to the side and come up to forward. Come up into plank position. Now we're going to do that move we did earlier, so crouching child's pose. Pull the chest up through, leaving the feet where they're at. Opening the chest. Hips lift to the sky, downward dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet. Take your dog for a walk. Breathe and feel. Option to find stillness if you don't really want to wiggle. Bring the knees to the ground. Open them up into a child's pose. I'm going to stay here for just a moment. Just go ahead and let go, breathe, feel. Turn up the breath. Settle in. Let your hips sink into the ground. Let your chest open towards the floor. Go ahead and release the pose gently and come up onto the tops of your knees into a kneeling position. Child's pose is such a great pose to really let go, calm down the mind, and just let go of unwanted energy, especially judgment within yourself or the criticism you might have on yourself. It's really great to just fall into the mat, fall into the ground, and release. Anyways, so go ahead and come up into your kneeling position here. We're going to take our forearms down to the ground. Press the forearms into the ground, lengthening through the crown of your head. Maybe even pushing the palms and grabbing the mat a little bit. Go ahead and push your arms up into straight, leaving the palms where they're at, and round the back, round the shoulders, push into the ground, relax the neck and head. Elongating the exhales, keeping with your breath. Slowly release, come back up into a kneeling. Go ahead and turn around. You can kick your block out of the way. Lie down. Get cozy, get comfy. Adjust yourself. Bring your soles of your feet onto the ground, pulling your legs up into a mountain position. Go ahead and lie here for just a moment. Closing the eyes. Just breathing and being present with the moment. Being present with your yoga practice and you. Connect deeper to yourself inward. All right, open the eyes. Go ahead and bring the right leg up, and the right ankle crosses over the knee of the left leg. Okay, so we're looking like this. And for some of you, this might be intense enough. If you want to go further, let's go. Go ahead and bring your left leg up, holding that right leg in towards yourself. And again, for some of you that went a little further, this might be intense enough. If not, let's go. Go ahead and take your right hand to your right knee, pushing it away from you, making it more aligned. And take your left hand to the left thigh and pull in. Breathing into the hips. Feeling your energy release. If you want to go further, let's go. Take your right hand and loop it in through to meet your left hand. Pull in, open up the elbows. Chin to chest, pull in with each exhale. And no matter where you're at, inhaling, making the space, and exhaling to move into the space we've just created. If that doesn't quite make sense to you, then the more you go through your yoga practice, the more you can discover moving into spaces into your body, opening up and creating fluidity within yourself, right? And when you're doing those things within your body, we're doing those things within our mind, and it continues on into our spirit. Give it one last deep breath. and gently release back to the floor. Both legs into mountain. Closing the eyes. Connecting inward. Let your breath flow in and out. All right, open your eyes. And let's do the other side. Bring the left leg up, crossing the left ankle onto the right knee. Feeling it out, staying where you're at. If you want to continue, let's go. Bringing the right leg up, pressing the left hand into the left thigh. Maybe even taking it a step further. Your hands meet and pull into each other. Lifting the elbows. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. One last breath. And slowly release. Bringing the soles of the feet back to the ground. Now we're going to bring the soles of the feet to each other and let the knees just hang out and open wide. Let yourself just be, lay where you're at. Let your hips open. Breathing into sensation. All right, go ahead and bring the knees back to each other. Oh, slowly, slowly. Soles of the feet for just a moment. And go ahead and send your feet to the sky. Take your hands and you can place them under your butt for a little bit of a cushion so that you can hang out here for a little bit without having to really consciously hold up your feet. Take a deep breath in, into your chest. Hold the breath. Let it go. One more time. Inhale into the chest. Hold the breath. Let go. This is L pose or waterfall pose or feet to the sky pose. Whatever you feel like calling it today. This is really, really a great pose to circulate your energy, to get things to bring fluidity back into your body, to relax and take some pressure off your feet. You can also do this pose if you want to throw your feet up on a wall. But if you don't have the wall, or you like this, it's great too. You might get some tingling in your feet, some sensation. Just breathe into it. Let it be. No need to bring attention to it. All right, and gently come down into Savasana. Let the feet open wide. Let the hips settle in. Let the arms open wide. Let the shoulders settle in. Relax the neck and head. Gently closing the eyes and steadying the gaze. Take a deep breath into the lower belly. Hold the breath. And exhale, let go. Thank you so much for joining me for your yoga practice. From here, go ahead and take a nice relaxing Savasana. You can take a meditation or go about your day. I suggest taking a really juicing long Savasana because you deserve it. But please, no matter what, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment if you feel to release the thoughts. Let's back up and just leave a comment if you feel like it. Thank you so much for joining me, Yogi. And again, my name is Kiernan. You're at the Yoga Stay, and have a great day. Namaste.